Thank you, Freak. Yes, we are here with Pobelter after their victory. I'm not going to ask you any questions about that specific game because that was over in like 5 minutes. Instead, I'm going to ask you about, because you've been a player for a very long time in the North American LSS, and you've experienced being first place before as well as being last place. What is the biggest difference, do you guys feel, as a team? Just what does it feel like as a player as opposed to being, last place to first place?
Well, I mean, being first place feels pretty good, and then being last place just feels really, really, really like extremely bad because as a pro, you spend your whole day, your whole life, just committed to pretty much performing on stage, and then if that doesn't happen, it's just really tough. Like, you're like, what am I even doing this for? Why do we suck so bad? This is so like demoralizing to work so hard, but still be, last to keep losing for whatever reasons it may be. But I would say even if you're first or last, there's a lot of pressure. Like no matter what, when you're first, there's pressure to stay on top. When you're last, there's pressure because you don't want to get relegated. Well, that's not really happening anymore, but
All right. And as far as the improvement that you guys have had, everybody's going to bring up, the Smithy trade over and over. What, as a team, do you guys feel like was your biggest improvement, barring, the actual change in players from spring split to summer split?
by biggest improvement, do you mean like some difference in our play from last bit, or like something that happened outside of the game, like us getting Coach Song that improved our play? Like, which do you mean?
Either of those options.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, Coach Song is also a really huge factor in our improvement from last split. I think. I think both him and Xmithy have really contributed a lot to really transforming how our team plays. So we play a lot more calm and collected now. We're like actually moving around the map and out rotating people, which is like, whoa, couldn't even imagine this last split. But yeah, it's hard to say like how much of it goes to who the credit goes to. I just know that both of these two people coming in really had a big impact on the team.
All right. Well, armed with these two new people, how do you guys feel like you're going to do against TSM next week? Because even though, they're not classic TSM at the top of the standings, number one place in North American LCS, still definitely a team that a lot of people have eyes on as far as expected improvement. Do you guys think that you're definitely solidly in first place and easily going to be able to defend yourselves?
I think we take a pretty cautious approach to most games. So we know that TSM has a history of being a really strong team, even when people count them out. And actually, when we played against them at the beginning, they didn't have much practice coming off their break after MSI. Now they've had some time to come together as a team more. So I think we'll just have to prepare.
All right. Well, good luck in that match and congratulations once again. Now we're going to send it over to the guys at the desk.